don't matter. Be your own kind of beautiful. Keep your head up, it don't matter. Don't be discouraged, it don't matter. Let the world know that it don't matter. Be your own kind of beautiful. Curvy is so beautiful, plus size is so wonderful. Being thick has benefits, I'm not your ordinary cheek. I've got a lot of love to share with low, short, and nappy hair. Taking time to let you know, am I kind of beautiful? So get your things together. Don't just be ashamed. You're so beautiful. If you got size, it don't matter. If you got curves, it don't matter. Maybe a little thick, it don't matter. Be your own kind of beautiful. Keep your head up, it don't matter. Don't be discouraged, it don't matter. Let the world know that it don't matter. Be your own kind of beautiful. Curvy is so beautiful, plus size is so wonderful. Being thick has benefits, I'm not your ordinary cheek. I've got a lot of love to share with low, short, and nappy hair. Taking time to let you know, am I kind of beautiful? So get your things together. Don't just be ashamed.
Hey everybody, welcome to Jamila Girl Talk here on Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. We have been on hiatus for 2 weeks? Chuck was on vacation and then I took a vacation, so we're back and we're ready to rock and roll. How was your vacation, Chuck?
Oh, it was great, much needed, and I would like to take another one because I'm tired. But right. But everything was great, But I'm happy to be, happy that you're back and happy that we're
Me
back
too.
right here on
Me
Jamila
too.
Day's Girl Talk. So I'm always learning something, always having fun with y'all. So let's rock, let's do.
Yes.
Mhm.
So today we have a very special guest, and I'd like to apologize because I spelled her name incorrectly. Scent, and scent is a homonym, and I know a little bit about homonyms and antonyms and synonyms because I'm a teacher. But so it was scent. At first, I put the scent like the smell, but I was informed that it's a scent, like the money scent.
That's right.
Lovely scent. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us today.
hmm
Thank you for having me.
Thanks. So where were you born and where do you live?
I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
Mm.
I lived in Florida all my life, West Palm Beach to be exact. And it's been about a month since I moved up north to Pennsylvania.
Wow. So you moved all the way from Florida to Pennsylvania.
That is correct. Packed up
Wow.
and I went to pursue my career.
Mm-hmm.
Dive in there. So
Wow.
Where are you from, Scent?
originally I'm from Haiti.
Haiti. I mean, I know you're from Haiti. I'm sorry. Where did you move in Pennsylvania? I'm sorry.
I moved about a month ago to York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, you're a PA. Okay, all right. Yeah, I know a few people out there. Okay, awesome. Mm-hmm.
How far is that from Philly?
I would say about a good hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that closer to New York or?
It's still some couple of hours to get to New York.
Okay.
But I figured in Florida, so I didn't really want to go in the city. So, just I have family in PA too, so I figured I'd be closer that way.
Cool. So tell us about your career in modeling and acting. So did you start acting in high school, or how did your career evolve?
I actually started acting in elementary school. I went to a private school in Florida, and I did a lot of different acting on there. I was like the main roles in some of the scripts that we had to do
Mhm.
in front of the entire school. So I felt like that was my norm. Like
Mhm.
what I want to do when I grow up. I want to be in Nickelodeon and VH1. So I knew that that was kind of the gear I want to go towards. Mhm.
Well, that's awesome because a lot of times, and it's great that you knew it because a lot of times, getting in front of an audience, that's like one of the top. I
Mm,
think that's the number one fear, a public
Mhm.
speaking in general. And of course, if you're acting, you're in front of people. So, it's just a whole, that takes to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? So that was great that you knew because, like I said, it takes a lot of courage to get up there in front of a lot of people and start acting and talking, especially acting. Because now you got to act with the script and you can't be yourself. So it was, you're a whole total different character. So kudos
exactly.
to you for that. Because I'm used to talking in front of people, but I don't know at that young of an age if I could have handled. I don't know if I could have handled acting. Put it like that. Now I
I
saw
mean,
you choir and stuff like that, but it's different because all eyes are not on me. It's on everybody, so it's a little different.
like challenging sometimes. Get nervous. I think anyone that's been in the industry for so long still have their days where they get nervous. But
Mhm.
as soon as you feel comfortable, then none of that even matters anymore. Mhm.
But you know what though, that's a good thing because a lot of times, I do a lot of stuff on the side and I still get butterflies, and that's a good thing
Right,
because if you don't get butterflies, then something's wrong. You know
right.
what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's just a passion you have, and like I said, just the anxiety and just the wanting to get out there and do your thing. But then once the lights come on, it is all action. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just that's a good feeling to have when you go out there. When I don't have that feeling when I'm getting ready to perform, it's like okay, something's not right. So you know,
You
It's time to do something else.
yeah,
It's an excitement, the anticipation, you
right,
know?
right, exactly.
Yeah,
Doing what you love doing. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
know.
mhm.
Mhm.
So did you study acting in high school and college, taking acting classes, or
No,
how'd you really, hone your craft?
I did not. Being raised by Haitian parents, they want you to be a nurse, a lawyer, or
Yeah.
everything else. So every time my mom would ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm like, a model, you know.
Mm,
And when she realized, I guess she thought my answer would have changed every year.
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
but it remained the same and up until my adulthood.
Hmm.
So she, at that point, she was just kind of like, well, why? I think people in different cultures view it as a hobby,
Hmm.
Mm,
not an actual career. You know,
yes. Yeah.
that was a bit of a challenge trying to get them to understand, hey, I could make just as much as a doctor, or. But it's my passion. That's where I feel like I belong. So no, they didn't take me to acting school or modeling
Hmm.
classes. It's when I got older, I put myself in modeling classes and watching YouTube and, trying to make my own,
Yeah.
Wow, it's incredible. Let's talk a little bit about modeling. How tall are you, and what's your dress size?
I am 5 foot even. So,
Oh,
Ah,
wait. You look tall. I thought you were
she
tall.
does. Yeah,
yeah,
on her picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's been some of my challenges as well as being
Mhm.
so short. I'm closer to a little person than. So of
Mhm.
course,
Yeah.
my career is like, no,
Mhm. Mhm.
short. My size, I'm now a 14. I used to be a 16, 18, but I
Mhm.
did lose a lot of weight. So I'm now at a 14,
Mm.
then my fit size 12. And still, that's like considered a plus size. Anything over the size of 8 is considered plus. Uh,
Yeah.
Also challenging.
So
Nobody,
you're plus and petite
right, that-
and brown.
right. So obstacles that played against me. Everybody, I heard so much no's. I never heard a yes.
Mhm.
So,
Mm.
so that's when I dived into doing other things, medical assistant. Maybe I could be a teacher. So that career just it was. I felt like it was done because they all said no.
Mhm.
Mm.
No,
Yeah.
But they said no, but you're still here.
that's right because I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna take the pictures. I'm still gonna be who I am.
Mhm.
So someone was able to recognize that, and they say, "Hey, we could take you to another level." I said,
Right.
"Okay." So I didn't believe it, but I took a chance on me, and and here I am. So
Wow.
Well, how was that? How shocking was that? Okay, you that's what you want to do. You
Mhm.
finally this is what I want to do. I talked to the agency and they dropped the bomb on you. Oh no, you're not. You're too short, or
Mhm.
you're not. You're too big, and we can't use you. Was there ever a time when you were like just gonna give up, period, and say, you know what, the hell with everything. I'm just gonna go ahead and be a nurse like my mom told me to be, or wanted
Mhm.
me to be, or a doctor, or whatever. The norm was.
Right. I still
Mhm.
remember the day that I quit because I traveled all the way to Miami to go to the agency. And when they told me no, I sat in my car for 45 minutes and cried,
Wow. Mm.
because I'm like, gosh, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be. Why are they telling me no?
Hmm.
Like, no, not everyone is skinny and tall and 5'10", or I'm like, why isn't the world accepting different
Hmm.
body types or different, uh,
Hmm.
everything, so I just always question myself. But so I did give up during that time. That was about 10 years ago, so I had
Mhm.
children. Of course, I became bigger, all types of
Hmm.
things. So I said, you know what, forget it. That's just,
Hmm.
maybe it's just not for me. That's a sign that it's just not for me. So
Hmm.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad you stuck in there because a lot of
Me
times,
too.
that stereotype, gotta be a size zero. These girls look sick. I'm sorry.
They
And,
do. They do. They look
I'm
hungry.
right. Well, yeah, Jamila called her hungry. I'm just saying. I'm saying
They
they look
need to
sick. And
eat.
yeah, and to me, I love all shapes and sizes. But again, I think that's the stereotype that they. I don't know. The clothes just don't look the same. Like me. I'm kind of broad, so a
mhm.
lot of times, you'll see something like on a mannequin. You like, okay, that looks like. But then you put on, you got the extra shoulders and
It doesn't
and it's
look the
like
same.
it doesn't look the same. So I
Yeah.
think they should have a reality check, and that's why I like. I think it was Rihanna. I think she had this big show, and they had models of all shapes and sizes, so you can actually see what it really looks like versus
Yeah.
like somebody like a size zero, walking around the stage. And again, um, I just like that reality check versus that fantasy land that they live in, or the fantasy standards that they have throughout the industry. Because everybody's not a size zero. I don't know anybody that's a size zero. I mean, I don't really personally. I don't know anybody. I don't know if you do.
Let's say at 12 years
Right,
old and
right.
coming into puberty,
I mean,
you know.
exactly. But yeah, I like meat on my bones, so I don't. And I just don't. And I'm not saying I don't like skinnier women either. I do. I mean, all women are beautiful, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying the stereotype that they have, or
It's
that
not right.
just
It's
not
not
right.
right.
And I
Yeah.
think, yeah, y'all all, everyone should be represented. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that girl has that flower dress on, that same exact flower dress should be on the girl that's maybe a size 8. It should be on the same, the same dress should be on this girl that's a size 16 or whatever. So they can see exactly the true, how it would look on them, and they would feel at home. But again, that's just me. So,
Preach, Chuck. You
nah,
got it.
I ain't
That's
preaching.
for real.
I'm not
That's
I
for
just keep
real.
it
That's
real.
for real.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah, for real, for real. There you go.
Yeah. It's a market for every size,
Right.
every shape,
Hmm.
Mhm.
every height, every shoe size.
Yeah.
And it should be reflected, like you said. So she's 5 feet,
Hmm.
size 14. I'm 5'8", 5'9", size 16. It's not gonna, that
Hmm.
dress is
Mhm.
not gonna look the same.
It's not
So
going to
they
look
should
like
they should reflect
that.
it. That dress should be reflected on people that's gonna buy it. A
Right.
petite,
Mhm.
yeah, petite market, the big and tall market, whatever you want to call us, But you're
Right.
you're absolutely right, Chuck. You're
And I've
you're
seen
right.
some women, honestly, that are a little bit bigger, and they look much better than the smaller girl that's in that dress. It's just something
Yeah,
about how they fill that dress out
yeah,
makes it look really,
You were.
really, sexy versus really thin and just draping down and stuff like that. So
yeah,
again, that's just me. I just I love the reality versus that fantasy.
A
So
lot
yeah.
of the industry now is being more receptive towards thicker and bigger women,
Right.
Going to my first modeling show, I was one of the winners. I didn't expect that. Of course, I wanted to be one of them, but when they called my name, I was like, oh, me? Oh.
Right, right.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I was one of the models for the John Blasingame fashion show. And he did have different categories, smaller women, they had men, they had plus size. So there was different categories. I did go to the plus size, obviously. And it was a big confusion about the time. And, so I ended up showing there late. I was disappointed. I was like, I was told it was 8:00. And oh my gosh, so now I'm late. And the plus size models already walked. Was boohoo crying. I'm like, I came all the way from Florida because I was still staying in Florida at that time. I was like to New Jersey and I didn't get to walk, so I was devastated. But John said, no, we're going to throw you in there anyway, so I put on the outfit that I brought and I just walked down that runway. All I saw was bright shining lights. I saw no one else, and by the time they called the winners, I was a third place winner for my category. I was just like, oh. Okay.
And that was for plus size.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Did he have a plus size petite or it was just plus size category?
Just plus size category.
Okay.
So, and it was a lot of other beautiful women that were plus size that was there, and I felt so bad because I'm like, they were there on time and they did their thing, and I ended up coming and still in the show, so
Awesome.
Well, it was meant to be.
Right.
Yeah, well, they thought you were the main attraction. They sent you down last, out last.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be the main event right here. So, main attraction. So, you know what I mean? So that's what happened. So, hey, let me ask you a question too, because I know there's a lot of cutthroat in that industry, especially with the smaller models. What about the bigger models? Are y'all so more supportive with each other versus the slimmer? Because I know the slimmer models, I see it behind the scenes, like on what's that, America's Top Model, how they go behind each other back and cut each other's throat. What about the plus size? Is it more so love there?
Oh yeah,
more so than okay. Just ask. Okay.
Absolutely the opposite, at least based on my experience.
Okay.
Like, girl, you got it. Oh yes, that fits you well. This one on it. We're super supportive of one another because we know we stand out, because we know it's so yes, it's definitely not cutthroat like the other girls. They're vicious. Girls can be so mean.
Oh yeah.
But no, it's completely the opposite with the plus size models.
And I thought that too, because I know a lot of times I see a lot of plus size posts, and then I see a lot of people supporting that post a lot, and that's an awesome thing. So, y'all know the struggle. Y'all going through the struggle together. So that's powerful. Y'all support each other. That's great. So.
Exactly. Thank you.
So was that your first modeling opportunity?
Yes.
That was the first time you were on runway?
On that runway, that was my very first time.
Wow. And you came in third.
Yes.
Congratulations. Wow.
Thank
you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. It definitely was meant to be,
Yeah.
Because normally when it is meant to be, you have so many distractions or things trying to block you from getting to that destination. That's when that is destined to be yours. It's hard. Like a lot of times when I know I have a lot of obstacles in the way, you're like, man, how am I going to do this? I got this going, and that is because that's your blessing that's getting ready to come up. So,
Hey, so how many models were in the competition?
Oh my goodness, I lost track of count. There were so many.
Wow. And all different sizes, some petite, tall.
Oh yes. Oh, I thought it was just going to be all women, just plus and smaller, but it was men, children, teen, thin, plus. It was so many different categories. I mean, it was a lot of us. Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, listen, we got some comments out there. We got about 9 of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right to them and see exactly who's out there. We have Izzy Meditate. She says, "Good afternoon. What's going on, Izzy? Thanks for tuning in." And she says, "Y'all forgot to take me with you." She's talking about when we were talking about vacation.
Vacation, yes.
Told us I would have got you on. Hey, that. Sky Darling
This
says,
guy.
"What's going on, Sky?" And I guess when I was going on my little rant, she said, "Like, I totally agree."
Yes.
Says yes. My main man, Will, partner in crime.
Yeah,
He said,
William.
"Good afternoon to my brother Charles Bradley, the lovely Jamila J. Choice, and to you, lovely Scent. Feel good talk.
Hey.
That's right, baby. Number one. You know it. Tuning in. Sky says, I saw you walk. You was fab, darling.
Yay.
What's up, Sky? She's always on. She's always supporting. Thank you for supporting.
Thank you, Scott.
Also says, I met your brother.
Hmm.
So,
I did have a lot of people that came out there. Yes.
Wow.
Now she's really breaking it down. She says, yes, I loved your black attire. So she knows exactly what you had on that night. So
Or did
write that down. What did you have on? Talk to us. What did you have
Yeah.
about my attire that
Mhm.
night? More than I even, expected. It was well, you know what? A lot of people thought it was a dress,
Mhm.
but it was not. It was a jumpsuit with nothing but diamonds all over it.
Wow.
Mm.
Had a hanging skirt attached to it.
Hmm.
One side was my leg showing as a bodysuit, and the other side was like a dress. But because it was very flowy, a lot of people are like, "Oh, your dress look good," and I'm like, "It's not a dress," but
Hmm.
but that's what made it different was, the fact of
Who was the designer?
no, I actually had got it from the mall because
Oh,
I didn't know any designers. I met all designers there.
wow.
If you don't get to wear any of the designers, but sometimes plus designers will show, and sometimes they won't. So I said I'm just gonna bring my stuff just in case.
Right.
Work out, and sure enough, that didn't work out. So I had to throw my clothes on.
Well, you were ready. Yeah, you had a plan B.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We still got more comment. I just had to stop there and ask that, and then we're gonna get right to it. Scott says, hello, King and Queen, Chuck and Jamila. Hey Sky, what's going on?
This guy.
Yup. She says, lovely Scent, you stood out. Okay.
Mm.
Hey, and they should pay you. Tell them wherever you bought that outfit from, you should let them know I won third place and I need a
Yes.
sponsorship or something. Maybe they can hook you up with that. And she also says, lovely Scent, will you be at John's event in October?
I most definitely will.
Okay. Awesome.
Are you gonna walk, or is there another competition?
Yes, it's the beauty competition in October, October 31st. Actually, I will most definitely be there. Mhm.
Cool, cool.
Awesome. That's gonna be hot.
Stay tuned and be ready. I got something special.
Whoa. So is it do you have to do runway, and during the competition, was it just runway walk, or was it other things you had to do?
No, it was a one-way walk, and they had artists that were there, and they were doing their own thing.
Right. Just the models,
Just the models had to do the
the walk.
walk. Yes.
Oh,
Hey, Ted, let me ask
cool.
you a question. What type of shoes did you wear? Because I know is that the high heels and all. I know they wear a lot of heels and stuff like that. What type of shoes did you wear with that outfit?
My goodness, I wore a high heels, but it wasn't super high. It wasn't like
Okay.
super type high heel because I knew I had to walk down that stage, and
Yeah.
I'm not falling or walking like I can't walk in heels. So it was
Right.
not a length from you to about 5'4", 5'3" ish. So
Okay. Yeah, because I know I do a lot of. I'm a DJ, so I do a lot of parties and events, and the ladies coming in with 8-inch stilettos. Next thing you know, they off. On the table, whatever.
yeah,
So I just was wondering, because
Yeah. Mhm.
a lot of people want to be Beyonce, but it's really hard to do that.
It's hard to walk.
Stilettos, she
Yeah.
got all that. But anyway,
the walk, so I make sure I had to be comfortable.
Yeah. If you have opportunity, send us a picture so we can put it on the page so people can see you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be
fact,
nice.
Izzy,
would be
I
nice.
want to see the outfit. So
Me too. I
Yeah.
want to. I think I saw it though. I think I saw it.
It's
Yeah.
It
But
was-
it would be nice to see it.
yes.
Yeah, because I could post it and let everybody know this is the outfit you wore. You won, your whole story behind that outfit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. So let's go a little bit back to acting. What roles have you portrayed in acting, and where have you acted at?
I was in a film called Presumptuous, Natural Boy Films. He's actually like a new director that came out.
Mhm.
And I played the main role of the wife.
Okay.
And there's a couple other roles that I played as well. They're not quite out yet. They're putting it out towards the end of the year, so don't really want to put it out there as of yet. But
Yeah.
is out, and it was. I mean, it was an amazing role. I did have to tune in into being the wife, and a lot of things that Black women, not just Black women, women in general, actually had to go through, and I had to actually fully tune in and play that role. So I loved it. It was amazing. And
What
so
type of? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, I'm
oh,
sorry.
you're good. I was finishing up.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question because I know a lot of people.
Mhm.
Okay, when they play that role, how hard is it to turn that role off, and what type of effect did it have on you after the role? You know what I'm saying? Like some people, they just can't. They'll play that part forever, and then they'll turn into that character in real life. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? I mean, did that affect you in any way after the role?
I don't think it did because the role was very. I guess the wife's anger was similar to past situations that I have went through, so it was
Mm,
very easy for me to transition into that role.
mhm,
But there are times where you do have to fully tap out of your own personal life and completely tap in, you know. So,
mm, mhm,
and there's times where you actually have to recite over and over and over again and feel the passion and feel the anger and feel where she's coming
mm.
from. So, it's a lot of dedication there because if you can't tap in, you're the role is just not going to be played right, So
Yeah.
it was very easy. That particular one was very, very easy for me.
Wow. Yeah.
Tell us about the character of
Uh,
this particular role.
sure. She's actually a wife that wanted to have children with her and her husband. Fortunately, they were unable to have children. Now, that wasn't a role you know, that wasn't similar for me because I have children. I was able to have children. So that's the part that I knew I had to tap in. However, her and her husband was having marital issues and she didn't realize they were having marital issues because he was stepping out on, the marriage because he wants to have a child too. So he
Mm,
apparently had another woman pregnant.
Mm.
Brought the woman to my home to tell me, hey, I haven't been happy. I'm with this woman, and by the way, she's pregnant. You know.
Oh.
Now, during that time, I was going to doctors' offices trying to figure out, how to conceive. That particular day when he broke the news to me, I had went to my mailbox when I got home and got a letter from the doctor with the results. And after he broke it down and told me that he moved on and got with another woman, and now she's carrying his child, and I started laughing. I said, "Well, that's very funny because based off the results, I'm not the issue. It's you. So who's
Whoa.
caring? You know." So,
That's good.
it's
Yeah.
it's very interesting. It's very, very, very.
Yeah. It was interesting how she said I, Chuck. Did you notice that? So
mhm,
she got into it was like her. It was her experiencing that character. Acting is crazy though. You
Yeah.
gotta really it's like kind of like schizophrenic. You
Right.
gotta it's
right.
good actors are kind of have mental health issues because you have to go in and out of that character. You really acting is hard. For me, it is. For
Mm.
me, it is.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
where can we see the movie? Because I definitely want to see this movie.
Well, apparently he was still working on other things to put together, so I definitely want to see where he put it out. But I did have it on my story on my Instagram page, so I'm gonna see if I could actually upload the whole thing and put it on there.
Okay, okay. That sounds very interesting.
yeah, I definitely
So
check that out.
yeah, yeah. Do you like acting better or modeling?
That's a very good question. I actually like both of them very much the same. So maybe 50, 60. I would say 60 the modeling because that's all I've known, all I wanted to do. But getting into the acting is like, this is my norm too. I love it, So
Mhm.
they both. Hmm
Yeah, because you can still have a passion for both, at the same time. There's no rules and regulations to that. So, and it's good to have, more than one craft anyway, because you never know. Like we talk about all the time, like COVID shut a lot of stuff down. So it's better to have different revenues coming in or different things you like to do so you can make money, on different ends versus just that one that you're, I guess, shut down due to certain situations. So that's great. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. So. Hey, we got some comments there too. So let's get to those comments. Keep them rolling because they coming in. We got Sky Darling. She says, please share this broadcast and you will feel good. Yes, indeed. I like your cliches, Sky. We're gonna have to quote you on some of this stuff. And she says, would you prefer, oh, wait a minute, would you prefer to act or model if you had to pick one? We just answered that, but I don't know, maybe you can address this question here. If you had to pick one, what would you pick?
Right now, at this very second,
acting. Okay, great. Okay.
But you would have asked me yesterday, probably modeling.
Why acting though?
It just bounces for me because I like pictures. I like the runway. I love it. And then when I'm into my acting zone, it's like, oh yeah, I want to act. So it could fluctuate for me. But today, acting.
Yeah, well, like you said, you can do both. You know what I mean? And then modeling just like acting too. I mean, because you turn into a whole different character on the runway. You're coming out there doing your thing. So you're really acting on both ends, really, if you think about it. So, because a lot of people, I mean, I know a lot of shy actors. I know a lot of shy, models that, you would never think that this is what they do until it's time, till the lights and cameras come on. It's like, wow, I didn't know this was in this person. You know what I mean? So.
That's what happened. I was kind of thrown into a music video with Will Trax. And, I thought they said I was going to, be one of the dancers, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do whatever. And apparently, no, I happen to be the main birthday girl in his remix, so I was put on the spot and they're like, boom, go. So, I had to
go ahead with your bad self. All right. What track is that again? The birthday track?
Yes, shine a line on.
Shine a line on. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that video, see if I see you, check you out in that. All right.
And can you share that too, Chuck? If you find it, put it on your page.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I like to see it.
The video, he said they're still editing and stuff like that, so that should be dropping any moment. So
wow.
I'll have it out there, probably on his page, and I'll share it on mine as well.
I'm on it. Shine a light on it. I'm on it. And August is my birthday, so that'll be hot. So yeah. All right, we with it.
So I was going to ask you something. How's your transition been from coming from Florida to Pennsylvania?
Oh my God, it is. It's. I guess I would have to take time to adjust because it's a completely different lifestyle. And people do have a one set mind when it comes to Florida. Oh, you're with the rich. All you see is palm trees and beautiful beaches, and life is great. But you kind of already have to be in that position to enjoy it. But I transitioned to up north. I was kind of like, oh, this feels like grind mode. Like everybody's getting it. So so I guess it's trying to adjust myself to how everybody operates up there. I'm like, man, people look like they're moving fast up here. I'm still on my slow style, So I'm like, okay, even when I went to an event, that Will Trax was on, and I was kind of like, oh my gosh, my manager is moving super fast, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm just trying to get a feel of it and see.
Right.
Moving with the beat with New York, because oh my goodness, that is definitely a fast life. Faster than
yes, it is. And shout out to the Southern hospitality. Is nothing like it. But again, when you come, I'm like, man, you went from Florida to York. I'm like, wow. I said, I know that was a hell of a transition because I was going to ask the same question earlier in the broadcast. But I'm glad you asked. Because you come from the, I love, the sunshine, always warm. You get down here, it was cold, gray skies. You know what I mean? Well, in the wintertime anyway.
Right.
And it's a different type of mode. You're right. We move faster, I think, on the further north than they do on the south. Like the south is more laid back, more accepting. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? You do that up here. Hey, how you doing? What is his motive? What he's trying to do? Let me see.
Like,
Okay, he trying to set me up. They trying to set me, stuff like that. So it's a whole different. And even on the West Coast is a different vibe. When I go on the West Coast, it's totally different. Y'all laid back too, Jamila. Real laid back. Like, hey,
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
so
we are.
it is
Yeah,
a
we
different.
are.
But I love the West Coast feeling, and hopefully I'll be out in Arizona. So that's why I'm moving to Arizona. So I'll be out that way soon. So I'm in Delaware. By the way,
Cali,
I'm in Delaware.
Cali.
I'm in Delaware, so just
Cali. I have to go to Cali. I have not experienced.
yeah. I love Cali. Cali's nice, but it's too
Yeah.
expensive over there.
Right.
So I'd rather go to Arizona, but I heard that's going up too. So I
Oh,
gotta make a move.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
What has been some of the challenges in terms of, I mean, you've been pursuing this acting career,
mm,
I mean, all your life.
yeah.
So what has been some of the challenges?
Oh goodness. Between having my children, I lost my son's father back in 24. Then I lost my mom last year. There's been many moments where I'm like, I quit. I don't have the energy. I no longer care. Oh, who cares? I'm getting older anyway. I'm no longer 16. Why would I want to do it? So, I mean, things were just coming out of nowhere, out of the left field, but I had to tell myself, like, this is a part of your journey. It's a part of life. You're going to have obstacles. Not everything is, peaches and cream, so I'm like, I got to roll with the punches, but one thing that kept me really motivated was when my mom was dying, and I said, what am I supposed to do if you're gone now? Because you're my motivation. You're the one that pushed me, and she just kind of looked at me and she said, you better not stop trying, so buried her last year. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And I had a boost of energy to keep going and not to look back.
Mm.
So I packed my kids and I was like, all right, well, at least I know I tried. So I have to go and I have to go do this. I feel like I owe it to myself, to my family, So yeah, it's been difficult. And I still have my moments. A lot of people don't realize that I'm still grieving
Yeah.
because you don't just lose your mom. And next year you're like, all right, well, I'm fine.
Mm-mm.
So when I keep going, people only see the exterior. Oh,
Yes.
fabulous. She's moving. She's grinding. Oh, her life must be great. Da, 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 da.
Mhm.
But you don't see the cries in the shop. You don't see the cries when I'm driving. You don't see those moments, So, and I don't allow myself to show it either because I don't want to be in that dark place because sometimes
Yeah.
it can be very difficult to get out of that dark place, So I just got to keep pushing. I still got to be a mom. I still got to push my career. I can't stop it, so.
And let me tell you from experience that that feeling of losing a parent,
Mhm.
it will never leave. You just got to learn to deal with it. You
Exactly.
know, I, that's the only way I can explain it. You continue on,
Mhm.
and it's that emptiness will never be filled, especially with your mom.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that I'm learning is that, if you quiet your mind, you can feel them. They're always with you.
Right.
She's always with you, and she's like she said, you can't quit, you can't stop. When I spoke to La about you, and we talked,
Mhm.
and it's like, we talked maybe 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
And I called La back. I said, "Wow, I like her. I want to work with her." You know, and it's something, I don't know. It's hard with models. You look at pictures, and and then you see the real person. I saw something real in you,
Oh,
and I said, "Well, I want to work with her. I want to help her." You have kids, and feel good talk is more like a family.
mhm.
And once we it's networking, but it's also like we want to take you in, we want to, you know, help you, And
Right.
so when we say send the videos, we're going to blast the videos. When we say send the pictures, we're going to blast the pictures. It's not like, oh, we just saying stuff, just for, just to say stuff while we're in front of a camera. I mean, it's real. So we're going to do whatever we can to help you and support your career. And I already told Law that,
I
you know.
appreciate.
Yeah, and shout out to La. He was in the back, but I never got him on. But
Yeah.
he's off now, so we'll. I guess I'll make it. We'll make it up to him. I guess next time. I didn't know he was coming on, so that's why I left him back there.
I didn't either. He don't need to come on. Let him stay in the back. This is about, I want to ask you another question though. How did you get your name, Lovely, Lovely Scent?
Oh, well, my real name is Cynthia, and
Mm.
a lot of people call me Scent for short.
Oh,
Felt like I always felt like, I'm lovely. I want to be that, you know,
Mhm.
sophisticated, mature.
mm.
I just had a different, demeanor on me, and I felt like, well, what better word than lovely? So lovely.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay,
fits you
got
too.
it.
And
Yeah.
it fits you too, lovely, because you have you have your personality. I love your personality, so it definitely
Mhm.
fits your whole, demeanor and everything. So,
Thank
you
you.
know, shout out to you for that. Yup. And hey, we got Sky Doll in the back. She does have a question, so I want to get this. No, I'm sorry. This is Izzy meditates. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What am I looking at? Oh, this okay. Scent, you are absolutely amazing. You are absolutely beautiful on the inside and out. It's okay to go through these emotions. The strength
Mhm.
it took to get back up is an inspiration. You have a beautiful spirit. Keep at it, beautiful. So
Thank you.
thanks, Izzy. Appreciate that, Izzy. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. And that's genuine too, because Izzy's definitely a nurturer, definitely. So, and she says, Scott Olin says, lovely scent. What advice would you recommend a person who is starting out acting? What type of monologue should they pick? And what is the best method to use to learn the piece? So what I'll do is I'll leave this up here so you can read it. Because you got me
And break it
monologue. I don't
down
know.
piece by
Hey,
piece.
you talking monologue?
Question
I have
one.
no idea
Yay.
what's going
Question
on.
two. Question three. Okay. All right.
You know, I, a lot of people need to, once you understand yourself and what works for you, then everything comes a lot easier. So what worked for me will not work for you. What worked for you will work
Mhm.
for someone else. So for you to be able to tune in and doing acting or anything, you have to find number one, your comfort zone. And when I say comfort zone, meaning if you're comfortable in the bathroom, that's where you feel your most comfort, then go in the bathroom, read your script, really get in tune. A lot of people need to be in tune with their mind, spirit, and soul, because when you connect all three, everything else just kind of fades out. That's when you're able to feel the character and say, okay, this is what she went through, or this is what's going on. Okay, I could feel it. So you have to be able to pick that flow and go off of that. So there's not a right or wrong answer that I can give to you. It's all about your comfort and where you're at. Mhm.
What about monologue? Do you have a special monologue you use?
Not at all.
Hmm.
Not. Hmm. They kind of, when they give it to me and they throw it at me. I think for me, I work better under challenge, under pressure.
Mhm.
When
Mhm.
they throw something and they're like, "Here, read it," I'm kind of like, "Oh, okay, well," I'm kind of going off of that. So
Mhm.
that's going to really, and that's life too. When life, what do they say? They throw lemons at you. You got to know how to make lemonade.
Yep.
There's not going to be an exact script or anything that's going to make you do it any better than you've done before. You-
Mm.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, thanks, Sky. Appreciate that. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I love it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So you never took acting lessons or anything, or
no,
no?
when I decided to move up north, I'm like, okay, I'm going to see if I could actually get into acting classes and kind of see, it might be something I'm doing wrong, or not channeling into, so I definitely, it's never too late to learn, and that book, I want to continue to learn, even if I'm best at it. I want to continue to be better.
Yeah. So do you know how to slate? Did anybody teach you how to slate and all those little acting things, or you just picked it up as you went along?
Oh, everybody always tell me you're such an actress. Okay, well, I guess I only acting book then if I'm an actress, so they're like,
Yeah.
there's times where you're like so dramatic, you're so this, you're so that, I don't know. I could only be me. So when they do throw things at me, I'm like, I'm kind of going with punches because this comes natural.
Right.
There are some things that any person that's in modeling or acting would need to always make sure you take.
Right.
Hey, Sky got another question too, and this fits right into what we're talking about. She says, "Do you prefer being in a film or theater?" It's a good question. Film. Okay, film. Okay, awesome.
Have you done any plays?
No.
No. Okay.
Now let me ask you a question. All right. Now, I'm just saying. Okay, can you jump into acting right away? Let's say. Okay, let's just say if you. I'm just giving an example. This has nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Let's just say you were trying to apologize to somebody, right? You weren't really sad, but you were just trying to show them that you really, I guess, how can you say it? You really feel sorry that you did certain something. Put it like that.
Right.
Can you cry on a drop of a dime, just like this? Boom! Like, are you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can. So
yesterday.
So it's really dangerous to date someone, I guess. So fellas out there, listen. Be careful about dating these actresses because they'll sit there and act like they really care about you. And they're just acting. All right. That's all I had to ask. I was just wondering.
Tuning in part. That's the tuning in. If you know you after something or you want something, just tune in and it'll work. Like
wow, that's you know what? Never mind. All right, back to you, Jamila.
But it seems like for acting, it's natural for her because acting is hard. You got to remember all the lines and
and you
got to think and walk and chew gum at the same time. Acting is no joke.
Not at all.
I believe it. I something. I had a little piece. I acted. I was a what was I? Yeah. I was like a loan shark. So I had a little piece that I did. It's on film. It's on YouTube. I forgot the link because I don't look at it. I hate to look at myself on camera anyway, or even hear myself talk. But anyway, it was different. It was a small part, so it was good. I was able to act. But I think I did well because I acted so well that the guy that was next to me, that was I guess the one that owed me the money, he really thought he stopped and was like, "Man, you act like I really owe you some money." Like he was really nervous. I'm like, "Nah, it's just me acting." So I think I might be an okay actor. I don't know. I gotta find out one day. So if you ever need an extra, because I'm available. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever you need me to do, just walk across the screen and hey, how you doing? And just keep going. Whatever you need, just let me know.
Oh,
Speaking of acting, can you give us something dramatic, like Chuck said, something, a little scene or something, You never know who's watching now.
I was going to ask you that, but I didn't want to put you on the spot like that,
Chuck know me. He know I was going to do it. He know.
Oh, yeah.
Or just give us a crazy character.
Oh, let's see this. Oh, man.
Okay. I mean, I could play basically anything. I don't.
Okay.
You want like a wild woman, or you want something, a sweet mother? I mean,
what you want, Chuck?
All right. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's ask the audience. What do y'all want? You gotta give them 20 seconds though. It's a 20-second delay. So we go what? Anybody out there that's watching, what do you want to see Lovely Scent perform? Like what type of I don't know, what type of
comedy, sultry, vixen, You know,
crazy.
yeah.
Crazy. I mean,
I
what do
had a
you
nervous breakdown during COVID.
right? We got some people out there. Oh, we got one that popped up. So let's
What
get
is
right
that?
there. Someone said horror.
Oh,
What okay, now Sky, because Sky's okay, let me go right to that. Sky says horror, but now Sky, what type of horror, what would she do? Like you want her
just
to act like she's
scream.
scared or
Just
something or what? Talk to us. You gotta be a little bit more, just a little bit more details. That's all. She says a vampire. Okay. So she wants you to act as a vampire in a horror movie. I guess you would be, attacking some. I don't know. I guess you would be the vampirist. Is that what they call a vampirist, or is it a vampire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go with that one. Let's.
All right.
Take your time. Take your time. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Now, hold up. She said an urban vampire? Oh wait, I'm sorry. What is that?
I
Unbrand.
think it's urban.
Urban.
Yes.
Must have been
Yeah.
urban. Okay.
On brand.
Unbrand. Yeah. What is that?
No, urban.
It
Urban.
might be urban. I thought it was urban.
Oh, okay.
I guess she,
Urban.
from around the way vampire.
From the hood. What was that
Then
black vampire movie?
And then we got Izzy. She says you could pick either one, or you could do both. She says an angry, jealous scene. So we'll leave these a vampire, and yeah, she says urban. That's what she meant. So we'll leave.
Right.
We'll say an angry vampire scene. I mean, angry, jealous scene, and we'll say a vampire. Whatever one you want. We'll do the vampire first, then we'll go to the angry, jealous scene. And then is that cool? Can you handle that?
Yes.
I know you can.
I was gonna say let her choose one and don't tell us, and then we'll guess which one it is.
Oh, true. Okay.
All right. Well, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want is up to you. So what? Okay. So let's start. Okay. So are you going to do something that you have, or you want to do one of those, the urban vampire or the angry, jealous scene?
You want me to tell you what I'm going to do, or you want me to act it and then you tell me which one I did?
Well, I'm gonna be able to tell an urban vampire from an angry, jealous scene. Okay, whatever you want to do, go ahead. I'll let you go ahead.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Here we go. This is Lovely Scent. She's about to do her thing. Here we go.
You want me to stand up?
You do whatever you have to do.
Okay.
All right.
So where were you? Where the fuck were you? No, because the last time I called you, you told me you were going to be home by 8 o'clock. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Oh, get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking done with you.
Okay. Woo! No.
I know what that was. I know what that was. Do I win the prize?
Woo! This is a PG show, but
that wasn't from Transylvania. 8 o'clock. That's your curfew.
Okay, that was good. It was believable because I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, oh damn, where was I? Let me see. That was a good one. All right. Let's see. Excuse the language, everyone.
Sorry.
That's all good. But hey, it's all good. You're acting. We're acting right now. We're acting. So
that was good.
Yeah, that was real good. Izzy says you are good. And then we got Sky Darling, very good. So now what Sky Darling was saying as far as the vampire, urban vampire. She says from the hood, trying to trap men who does pay child support and are Rolling Stone dude. Okay, I guess she said who does pay child support and Rolling. Is that Sky? Help us out, please.
I think she said, if you were a vampire, you trying to get this guy that's not paying child support, and they just trying to hit it. They just trying to hit. So you're a vampirist.
She says
Blackula.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
pay.
She wants you to get them.
She wants you to get them. Yeah, they're bad guys. Don't play child support.
Yeah.
And the Rolling Stone, he just up and rolls out. Boom, boom, boom. I got it. We got you now, Sky. Yes.
Oh, all you gotta do is seduce them.
Huh? Seduce them?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me get this comment down because it's in the way. Hold on. All right, there you go.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. Here she goes. She's acting as a urban vampire about to seduce a deadbeat.
Wait, am I the baby mama? Or I'm just somebody different?
Yeah, Sky,
you can make a choice. How actors have to make a choice. So.
Okay. I wish I had a guy next to me.
All right, well, act like I'm next to you. Here I go. Wait a minute, I gotta go on this side. There you go. I'm next to you. There you go. Go ahead.
So we need to talk, right?
Talk about what?
About us.
What you mean about us? What's up?
Well, we've been together for a long time, and little Jimmy adores you.
Yeah, it's my man. It's my man. My little man.
But either we're gonna get on the right page, or I might have to get you to be in the system. And I know you don't want to be in that, do you?
No, I'm not trying to be in no system. Come on now. We can work this thing out. Come on now.
Okay. So let's work it out. What you want to do?
Oh no.
Meet me tonight at my place.
Okay. Where at?
You know where, because you still have the key, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I have a special date tonight, and you need to be there at 8:00. Don't be late.
I'll be right there. I'll be there at 7:59.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you in a minute. All right. She seduced me. I'm on my way. 7:59, baby.
You know what happened if you ain't there by 8?
Hey, excuses are yours. If y'all need me, anybody out there need me as well, I'm available. Okay.
That was good. That was really good.
You're good. That was good. Yeah, oh my God. We got people out here cracking up. You see these laughing faces going on.
Improv.
Fuck y'all. I'm all right. Leave me alone. All right, let's see. Let's see. We got Izzy said, what? I have to see you acting, Chuck. Put seeing this video on my bucket list. Okay, good. Yo, I got to get the YouTube video. Seriously, it was pretty good by me. I did all right.
Yeah.
And Scott Dolan says she's loved acting. I'm looking forward to seeing a piece. I said, may I have your autograph? Name alone and your personal Mr. Persona is one of a kind. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sky. Appreciate it. We appreciate it. And yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. I had a great time. And let's see, any more down here before I go? She says, Sky on a Maverick movie tip. She said, nice. Let's all write a treatment. Excellent. And she's laughing. Ha. And I think that's it. And let's see. Oh, she says, Izzy says, Sky Dolan got a twist to her movie. She got a couple of smiley laughing faces. Anyway, that was fun. I had a good time. That was
fun. Yes.
Y'all something else, got me out here acting, trying to act anyway, playing around. But I was just joking. But yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
It was really good.
You're really
What
good.
inspires you?
You just turned that thing on like it was nothing.
Yeah.
I couldn't because I'm laughing and joking. I'm like, but you're really good. I mean, that's awesome. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I like it. Mhm.
No, I gotta wear many hats.
Yeah.
I enjoy the hats that I wear.
There you go.
Mhm.
All right. There you go.
Hey, what inspires you?
I kind of felt like in my past life, this is what I was already. So now that I'm in this physical world, I feel like it's time for me to embrace it and show it to other people.
Yeah.
When you're in your norm, it doesn't feel awkward or shy or, I don't feel intimidated. You just doing what you naturally do. You know how some people, they're natural born singers and you can versus one I actually took classes, you could just tell the difference. So if it's naturally for me, I'm inspired by myself, and of course my kids are rooting behind me. They're like, Mom, oh my God, you're going to be famous. You're going to be this. I'm like, I'm just going to be me. And
Yeah.
See, that's excellent because you're not even like it's natural for you because some people really try hard. Like they have to really study. They have to really, like you said, go to school, all that. You know what I mean, to become an actor and to get where you are at this point. So, that's just a blessing. That's what you were, your gift, and that's what you were here for. So, continue to do that, huh?
That's actually how I got into that movie Presumptuous. Is because I was doing a show, and it was a reunion show I was doing, and the camera guy, he was like the director or whatever. He was like, oh my gosh, it was. I guess I was very passionate in the topic. It was actually a topic of child support. And I was passionate, I stood in the scene and I was just doing my thing, but that was my reality. So I realized the camera was still on. So he's like, oh my God, my views are going up. My rating is going up. Oh my God.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were filming. I'm just expressing what I feel in that situation. And, it to the point where they took me off and put me on the couch on the side. But because it can get intense to that scene, So he's like, I want your passion. I need you in this movie, blah, 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 So again, when it comes natural and you're doing your own thing and whatever that's passionate for you, other people will realize it. And I guess they'll put you where they feel like it's needed. So
I'm gonna definitely check out the movie. And where can you find that movie at?
He told me he was gonna actually have it on HBO.
Oh, okay, it's still not on. Okay, it's not on yet. I thought you still had it. Okay.
Definitely contact him and see where it's at.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that'll be. Yeah, please do because I definitely want to check it out. So.
Hey, Sin, who are some of your favorite actors?
Good question.
Oh goodness, I love Gabrielle Union. I love Vivica A. Fox. I'm an old school, so I like all my older ladies that are I love what's his name, Gooden,
Cuba Gooding.
Yeah, Cuba Gooding.
Love them. Denzel. I mean, to me, I feel like they act so well. You feel like you're not watching a movie. You're in it. So, yeah.
Those are guys. They're so good at acting. You probably couldn't even trust them. You're like, are you acting or are you for real? I mean, what?
That's that schizophrenia.
Yeah.
They go in and out. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out.
Have you ever? I just one more. Have you ever heard of anyone getting therapy from acting? You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure taking, like you said, Jamila, taking all those personalities on, it could have an effect mentally on you.
Absolutely. You know what?
Yeah, they do.
I don't know if you guys ever watched Saved by the Bell. It's like a childhood.
Yeah, I know you're talking about, yeah.
And Screech, well, we know him as Screech, but I forgot what his real name is. He actually went through, everywhere I go, they call me Screech, and I'm not Screech, so he's always kind of felt the type of way that people would refer him to that versus his real, his real name. I'm like, but people don't know the real you. They just know what they see on TV. Through therapy, and he went through a hard time because he didn't want to be known as Screech when he's outside that world. So yeah, the only thing I heard was
even Lisa, the girl, she has mental problems. I think the black girl on Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, Lark Voorhees.
Yeah, yeah. She had mental issues,
I
but
had a
this is
yeah, she went through a bad. I mean, you see that transformation from
oh.
what she used to look like to now. I was like, wow.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah, and I think another one is Mia Campbell. I don't know if you guys remember her.
Oh yeah. I
She
remember
was
her.
so pretty. Yeah, yeah. She has a lot of, it's hard coming in and out of characters though. You
Mm.
know, it really is. Acting is, if you're gifted like her, is easy. But
Hmm.
like me, I took acting classes and all these classes, and it's like acting is, you got to remember all those lines. It's like, oh my God,
Hey Jamil,
this
I'm gonna
is
put you on the spot. I want you to you went to acting classes. You did?
yeah. Oh, come on, come on,
All right, we'll talk about it. See, I'll put you a
come
character.
on.
It's
Yeah,
all good.
it's
And
hard though. It's really hard. I do have a monologue, but I don't. You want me to do it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot. I'm just saying,
No, you gotta be ready.
hmm
I'm acting, modeling. If you say this is what you want to do, singing.
hmm
I'm not saying for me, but just when
right.
somebody say hit it, it could be somebody, a producer out there, a director.
That's true.
Somebody's like, okay, this is the person I've been looking for,
Hmm
because it's just a matter of exposure. I really think it's just a matter of exposure. But yeah,
Well, Sky says yes, Jamila, please do it.
no, I'll do it. I'll do it, but I can't put people on the spot and not do it. Be prepared
Nah,
myself.
nah. Well, it is all
No, but
good.
I,
Hey,
what?
we heard lovely scent.
California.
Yeah, I know. Lovely scent did the thing today. So we're gonna leave it like that. So, hey, we're gonna go
Yeah.
to commercial break and we're gonna come right back and we end the show. And this is the A Game. This is our sponsor. And here we are. Ugh, I can't even talk. Here we go. The A Game.
You're still.
And that is the A game, great for vitality, energy, strength, and libido. And I have a few free sample left. So give me a call at 302-723-2836. Again, 302-723-2836. Get your free sample of the A Game. Now, this is for men only. Women, we're working on a product for you. Well, not me per se, but hopefully we'll have a product out for you. Maybe it'll be called the B Game. I don't know. We'll talk. We'll see. But that's the A Game. So give me a holler. So this was awesome. This was an awesome interview. I had fun.
Yes.
And that's just it was good. It was really good. So
Yes.
where can they find you? Where can they find you? Lovely Scent, your Instagram, Facebook, whatever. If you could drop all that information.
Sure. I do have two Instagram pages. I have where it's just my professional modeling page, which is lovely_scent, CENT. I also have the behind the scenes, which is more of a personal page, and that's lovely scent _. So remember, the modeling page is lovely_scent, and then personal page is lovely scent _. Facebook, same thing, lovely scent, CENT. Twitter, same name. YouTube, same thing. As long as you put in lovely scent, you'll be.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna follow all of them because I don't know underscore here, not underscore. I'm just gonna follow. I'm just gonna follow you. Period. But this has been a fun show. We've been off for I think 2 weeks, and you just really made this hour great, and we appreciate you coming on and just letting us, have fun with you. It's been amazing.
Thank you. So
Yeah, and thank you for letting us pick your brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
awesome. You did deliver. Trust me. Trust me.
yeah.
You're very, very good. You know.
Very
So,
good.
but you know what, Jamila, you have a fan out there. She says Jamila is very good. Trust.
yes.
Ah,
We're gonna have, we're gonna,
you know what? I got this one monologue,
uh,
and if I do it, y'all gonna be crying. So, I mean, it is good.
oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't feel like
I'll
crying.
do it for y'all one day.
Okay.
No, my acting teacher was, she was from Florida too.
Okay.
What's her name? She was on Young and the Restless.
Hmm.
Alexia.
Okay, she
Alexia Robinson. Google her.
okay.
She was on Young and the Restless, and she did some. I think she was in one of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. But she is really, really good. But I mean, I don't try to put people on the spot, Chuck. But if you come on here and say you're a singer, you gonna sing. If you come on here and say you gonna model, I used to make people walk or get up and show their body, but but
Right, right.
you got to be prepared.
Right.
You got to have your business cards. You have to have your headshot, in the card. You just never know. You never know when there's an opportunity. When we spread this video, I'm on so many acting pages, modeling pages. You just never know when people are like, wow, she did that. Oh, I want to get in contact with her.
Mhm.
I get it all the time in my inbox, you
Mhm.
know. So I mean, if I'm gonna put you on the spot, put me on the spot. I'm gonna deliver.
Mhm.
Believe me, I'm gonna deliver.
There you
But
go.
this has been a fun show. We laughed, we cried, we were entertained, we were educated, and inspired.
Mhm.
And we'd like to give you the last word. Anything you want to say, or any questions we didn't ask you, and you would like to talk more about. So this is for you.
Sure. I definitely want to say for the people that are either shy or have obstacles in the way and still working a 9 to 5, and I really want to be an actor, I really want to be a singer, and I really want to do this and that. And there's going to always be obstacles in the way, always.
Mhm.
So you have to, that's what you really want to do and go full force towards it. So I want to make sure that people can actually be themselves and really go for what they want. You don't want to retire a 9 to 5 unless you're someone that's completely okay with that. That's fine. But me, I don't like to work for nobody. I like to do my own thing. So, and it is hard, especially with me with 4 children by myself. So if I could do it with 4 by myself, you could do it with or without, and relocating, that's something that's difficult as well. Who wants to move to a whole another state and start over or chase a dream? That's something you hear on TV. No,
Mhm.
you can do it. Start today. If I can do it and get up and do what I got to do, you got to have that motivation and that true passion to actually do it.
That's right.
Be walking in the New York Fashion Week in September 8th to the 12th. I will be in John Blasengame fashion show and a lot more. So I think that transition, although it's different and difficult, but it's a step closer to what I was yesterday. So keep on moving.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you, thank you. We appreciate that. Somebody needed to hear that.
Yeah, they did. They did. That was
Mhm.
awesome. But before we get out of here, Jamila, I know I forgot to tell everybody where they can find us at. So I got to
Okay.
do that. You can find us on LinkedIn at Feel Good Talk, on Facebook at Feel Good Talk, YouTube, FGT Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. Again, YouTube at FGT Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. Instagram at Feel Good. I'm sorry, Instagram at Feel.GoodTalk, and you can email us at feelgoodtalk113 at gmail.com. We also have plethora of shows here.
I
Right.
like that word, Chuck.
You like
Plethora.
that? Ooh, you like that, huh? All right. We
Mhm.
have on Wednesdays, we have Feel Good Talk, Love 101. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. with my man Naeem Najib. talking about the universal principles of love. So check him out. We also have Let's Talk About It on Thursdays at 7 p.m. with Kendra Moore and Izzy Meditates. We have Williams World on Fridays at 6 p.m. with William Dickerson. Always great topics and great guests to come on there. We have Jamila J's Girl Talk today, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this is us. That's her. Then we have Give Me Some Sugar, Baking with Steven on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. He's coming away from Arizona, but he won't be back on until September. And of course, Jamila J's Girl Talk, she's coming away from California. So give them a shout out, the West Coast family. And then we have Mindfulness Mondays with Izzy Meditates on Mondays at 9 a.m. We have Words from the Heart with Shayna Gordine Tuesdays at 9 a.m. We have More Life with Essential Oils on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. and Cassandra's Corners for the kids at 10 a.m. on Saturdays. So again, this is all on Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. So
you got something for everybody.
You got something for everybody, and this is a family-friendly platform. So your grandmom go watch it, your mom go watch it, the kids go watch it. We try to keep it PG. So every once in a while we get a little something here and there, but it's not that bad. So they'll live with that.
Yeah. So lovely, Sid. Yes, you are part of the Feel Good family. So when you get that first major movie with Denzel or Viola Davis or who else, you're gonna have to come back and give us a 411 because you're part of our family. Absolutely. And we love you. We will support you, and we're here. We're here for you.
And definitely don't forget to like that page either. Like that page on Feel Good Talk on all the platforms I just said. I'm so tongue tied. Well, put it like this: Feel Good Talk, Facebook at Feel Good Talk. You can also catch us on YouTube at FGT Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. So if you like those pages, that'd be great. That way you know what's going on and what we're doing here. So
you see, it was hard to get in and out of character, huh, Chuck?
Yeah, it is, because I jump in and out here and there. As you can see, I'll need therapy in about another 4 years or so. So just pray for me.
But anyway, this has been a fun show. I haven't laughed this hard since a while. It's been entertaining. Entertaining, educational, and what's the other E? Enlightening?
There you go.
Enlightening. Yeah. We've laughed, we cried, we just had a great time. So, lovely Sid.
Yes.
We're going to count to 3 because you're part of our family. We have to piece you in. So you got to say, okay? Ready? Go ahead, Chuck. You count down.
1, 2, 3. Peace.